What's up, everybody? Welcome to hour 3 of the CanesInSight Game Day podcast live at the Lickin' Miami Gardens. A lot of Canes fans. Shout out to everybody coming in from Port St. Lucie just to come to the Lickin' and obviously go to the game to watch Miami take on Bethune Cookman. We're hour 3, so wrapping up, getting some food, and then headed to the stadium. If you want to eat before the game instead of spending a ton of money on food at the stadium, head to the Lickin', watch some of these games, eat some food. Great service. You can get drinks here as well. It's not insanely expensive like it is once you cross into that stadium. So no brainer right here. Or if you want to grab some food after the game, you could come here and eat, sit down. If you're in a hurry, Pete's got the sign right there. Uber Eats, DoorDash, all that you can do at the Lickin' Miami Gardens. Again, 5 minutes from the stadium. First thing that they said when I came out there was good recommendation on the broccoli. So shout out to everybody in there and watching on the stream as we hang out here on a Saturday. A lot of good games going on. We got Florida. USF was driving for a minute, kind of hitting them a little bit in the mouth, struggled to pass on third down. That's going to be their Achilles heel with that quarterback not being the biggest passer in the world. But not a bad first drive for USF. Let's see how they look on defense as they punted it and buried UF deep. And now we got Kentucky.
Touchdown.
Powerful touchdown, running over Ole Miss. This is the kind of game Lane Kiffin loses. I got to be honest. Austin Simmons throws a bad pass here. Seth McGowan, 9-yard rushing touchdown.
Kentucky, man, it's pretty. That place is pretty packed right now. Look at that.
They have pretty good home crowds. It's not a nothing environment there.
Mark Stoops to me has always been a really good coach.
Guys going to the pros every single year. They got rated in the portal a little bit this year too. Silver going to USC. They lost Dane Key to Nebraska. So they've lost some guys in the portal. They brought some guys in. What's that defensive tackle we love? Or sorry, it was an offensive tackle. From he was like a Native American.
Yes.
I'm gonna look that guy
from
up.
New Mexico State.
I'm gonna look that guy up.
Let's go see what number he is.
We're talking Native American New Mexico State transfers already.
There he is, number 79. That's got to be him. He's a big. He's got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Big 75.
So 73. He's number 73.
Let's see, Kentucky roster. That's a big dude opening it. That was a big hole.
I'm pretty sure it's him.
That was a big hole. Let's see here.
People are
probably watching this like, what in the world?
We're babbling here.
She asked Pete
on hour 3.
She asked Pete, your boy. Let's see how he's.
Yeah, Shy-Ass.
Number 73, Shy-Ass Pete. You heard it here first. Listen, you're watching this CanesInSight podcast, getting ready for Bethune Cookman, wondering why are we talking about Kentucky offensive linemen. The game's going on right now. They just scored against Ole Miss at home. We like to give you players first. I believe we were the first ones to really hype Mendoza as a real player before he blew up and got millions of dollars in the portal. Shy-Ass Pete, Native American offensive lineman, literally from the reservation on Kentucky, transferred from New Mexico State, big, athletic, tough. Love this player. Keep an eye on him as a potential NFL guy or at least an impact player in the SEC level. Shy-Ass Pete, number 73 on Kentucky. Rob Dukes. Say Kentucky beat Ole Miss last year. Ole Miss loses games like this, man. These are the games they lose. And hometown, Kentucky's rocking and rolling, the Bluegrass State. Some fun football, and we'll see Florida take the field here. Trying to get a feel for Miami's next 2 opponents, USF, and then UF. Rare you got your next 2 opponents playing at the same time, so definitely keep a corner eye on that game. Miami getting ready to play Bethune Cookman tonight. Hopefully it's a good crowd. The rain's not – I don't love the rain as far as – just the crowd. It's not going to make a difference. It's not even pouring or anything, but just you hope people don't get deterred by that because really it's going to be a nice night.
It's probably better in terms of the heat. It'll be humid one way or another, but I think the overall heat would be dropped because of that. But right off the bat, Florida getting a nice run early. And what I'll be watching here, D, is just I think we've both heard things through the grapevine. It's I think it's out there. Other people have heard it too, that Lagway's dealt with the injuries. I think there's a calf thing. He's wearing a full sleeve on his leg right now. So you and I are both fans of his, right? Like putting everything with the Gators rivalry aside, I think he's a heck of a player. He seems like an awesome kid. 250. Yeah. I don't know about the play calling there. Ball is running downhill. That's Ball, right?
Yeah, that's Ball.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Ball, but he's running downhill there against South Florida. That I think up front they're just a little tiny against a team like Florida here. But I think you look at this matchup and Lagway. I want to see how he's moving out there. By the numbers was fine last week, but want to see him, how he's kind of maneuvering outside of the pocket, and when pressure comes, like, how does he look?
Austin Simmons airmails a pass for Ole Miss. I did the Tua comparison. Probably pretty lazy considering he looks just like him. I think he also wore Tua wore number 13 in college too.
Yeah.
Ooh, airmails another one. Interception. So he's having a tough
all right,
time.
I think in hour 2 I said Austin Simmons. I would like him in the portal. Let's go back and edit that one out.
Cloud Fleet licking it. Let's go. Licking is rocking and rolling, by the way. You hear it outside. DJ's starting to pick up the music. People are drinking. You got the ace of spades. You got the food. Everybody out here is doing their job and kicking butt. So the Lick in Miami Gardens, before or after the game, the spot, no-brainer. And those just have to be game day. As DJ Lagway misfires, his accuracy is going to be an issue. That was a layup throw.
Got to hit that one. Yeah, man, we got to bring the energy here. The last hour.
I'm fired
live from the Lickin' Miami-Bethune. So we haven't talked much about the game as we've said, but like, drop your questions in there, Canes related things. We have talked a good amount of Canes, right? But we've been on here for 2+ hours now, so there's going to be a lot of other stuff in between. So talk to us, Canes fans. Let us know.
What do you want to know? We talked about recruiting a little bit. Freshmen that I think everybody's watching.
You'll like this one here. Michael, who probably wasn't. I don't think Michael was on the stream earlier, but he says we need CJ Bailey next year. He looked amazing this week. If you go back to hour number 1, D was preaching about that.
No doubt about it. Tyson Tracy saying Troy shutting out Clemson 7-0, a weather delay. I like that Troy score on the scoreboard as long as possible. Clemson, Clemson's a good team. K. Klubnik, really good college quarterback. I'm not crazy about him as a pro, but I think the guy's definitely a talented college player. Got 2 defensive linemen that are going to get drafted pretty high. They can get after it. A good corner in AB and Terrell. They have good players. Their linebackers are tough. But when we talk about big boy football, I wonder about their overall size. They're good enough to beat you. They're good enough to beat Miami, that's for sure. Miami's lost to way less ACC teams than Clemson. I don't know about their ability to just really impose their will from a physical standpoint. LSU, I thought, was a little much for them. That's how Miami beat them the first time. We'll have to see as it goes. Watching UF here in USF, I'm seeing USF look a little weak up front. Boz having a pretty easy time there running the football.
It just look at the interior line. They don't look very big. Now you can win with quicks, but this is a matchup Florida should be dominating. Good blitz pickup there.
Misfire by Lagway. Two bad misses high.
Yeah, I mean between 3 or 4 defenders as well, but that's one that you'd think is a pretty routine play.
I think if you're Miami, just watching this game and watching, I mean, I don't want to jump to conclusions off 2 plays off of this game, but just based on what you see,
we don't jump to conclusions.
But just body of work and of Lagway's Florida teams, he could beat you with big plays. We've seen him hit. He'll go, he'll be like 2 of 6, and then he'll hit a bomb and they'll score. But I think you have to let him beat you with his arm, let those receivers beat you, and then just you live with the big plays sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. Here he comes.
Got some pressure there, but
yeah, he's too elusive for that.
Yeah, he looks. I mean, he's moving good. He took a little hit there on the leg, but it looked like he was moving fine. He's big.
250. That's his main thing. But I would say if that was Ruben Ming and Messidor crashing on him, I don't know if he escaped so easily. This is a team that lost a lot as he slips tackle there. USF lost a lot. Draft portal. Their best defensive lineman going to, I believe, to Texas, right? Or LSU, sorry. LSU grabbed their best defensive tackle for USF, to pretty big money defensive player. Cloud Fleet asking, who's a player for the Canes that's not being talked about that we should keep an eye on tonight? We talked about the running backs, Pringle and Wheatley Humphrey quite a bit. So I don't know if we need to say that again. We talked about the tight ends. Nice pass there by Lagway. Talked about the tight ends, Luka Gilbert, Brock Schott, Dalen Upshaw, receiver. I talked a lot about Chance Robinson last show. I think he's someone that is really itching to break out. Let's say Jabori Antoine at corner, but I don't know if they're going to throw that much. So I'm going to say Kellen Wiley. I think we talked to his family was here earlier at the Lick-In. Kellen Wiley, to me, with his size, his ability to run, his overall just talent, I think he played special teams last week. He's dying to play offense. I think this is the kind of game, play defense, I'm sorry. This is the kind of game where he plays linebacker, lets it rip, maybe gets a sack, maybe gets an interception, forced fumble, makes a big play. I'd keep an eye on number 30, Kellen Wiley, the true freshman linebacker out of Sefton Armwood a really, really big, fast, talented linebacker that emerged as a senior. Might be able to take him from Texas, sign him. His teammate, Gerard Pringle, we talked about the running back. Jalen Waters, who's a 2026 cornerback, same high school, and Stephen Armwood. He's coming in next year. He's going to be a really, really good player. But I like Kellen Wiley. That'd be my guy. Who would you say?
You know, I'll go with someone that we haven't mentioned, Dylan Day, because he actually had a hit last week that kind of flew under the radar on CJ Carr. It was the play before he got that penalty for losing his helmet, but that went under the radar because it was a first down for Notre Dame. So, but he really laid a big hit there. Special teams player of the week for Miami, along with Carter Davis as well. But I think some more reps for him at safety in live action will do well, and continuing to build depth behind Jacoby Thomas, Bryce Fitzgerald, we saw play last week. But Dylan Day, I don't think people are talking about him enough because he played some snaps last week. 100%.
By the way, shout out to Uncut Cocaine. Great name there on CanesInSight. If anyone wants some tickets, he's in section 343, row 25, seat 7 and 8. So 2 tickets available for free. First one to respond on the CanesInSight chat. You go ahead and send us your email. Promise you it's not spam. We'll get you those tickets if you want to go to the game here. This is going to be free tickets from our guy Uncut Cocaine on the CanesInsight.com message board. So appreciate you if you want to head to the game.
Florida continuing to drive here. 0-0, but Balls looked good. I'm a Ball fan, like I said.
No, he's solid. He's a solid back. You know, again, is he as dynamic as Jeremiah Love? No, but he can run the ball. You're going to have to tackle him. You know, he'll hurt. I think he's the kind of guy, he hurts bad defenses, and he's a good power runner. You know, we got some of those guys too.
Michael Montalvo says, I want to see the D-tackle depth. I want to see Dalen Russell, Simpson, all those guys.
Dalen Russell, somebody who I think has improved quite a bit, become much more of a factor going forward for the Miami Hurricanes based on what we've seen. Dante Simpson, someone with 3-star from Chaminade Madonna, came into camp, really, I think, showed a lot more than we thought he had as a 3-star, at least right away. Quick, big, young for his age, really talented player. So interested to see what Dante Simpson can do. Justice Scott, too. I mean, you know, just no reason Justice Scott can't get 2 or 3 sacks to start the game and you know, really pad his stats a little bit and get himself going.
Yeah, Justin Scott, I think, nice flash play. Oh, great throw by Lagway, but tight end there. Gotta catch that one, right? You try to Willie Mays it.
Yeah. Yep. As the UF fans put their hand on their head.
But yeah, I'm seeing comments and here's the video. I'm gonna I don't know if I can play it. It's not copyright, but Fran Brown made the team run after its win against UConn today. They were running sprints after the game. That's an Al Golden.
Yeah,
it's very
like
Al Golden. I'm watching the video here. I don't know.
It's a look at me kind of deal. That's lame.
I don't know. Do you think Calvin Russell would go for that?
Yeah, seriously. Show that to Calvin Russell. This is Mickey Mouse operation. They're running 110s after a college football game in front of everybody.
People are getting a kick out of that one. Shout out to Michael, who was the one who pointed that out to me, and I just saw it. But yeah, man, that was I'm looking at it now. It's quite strange, and there's plenty of cameras around. So,
I mean, it's for the cameras. You don't do something like that if you're not trying to put on a little show for everybody, which is to me why it's kind of lame. I like Fran Brown. I think he's obviously trying to angle for a job. I know he's from New Jersey, but I can't.
I do like Fran. Yeah.
I don't see him sticking around Syracuse. And here comes a corner blitz and an inaccurate throw. Again, I like Lagway. There is some inaccuracy to him. Some natural inaccuracy to him that he can get away with it because he's so big and strong and talented, but there is some of that there.
He's heavy, man. He's a big boy right now. 250 is big.
Huge.
I always kind of tend to lean to the side of like keep a guy leaner.
Yeah. He's got weight he can give away and still be big.
Right. So that's something to look at long term.
3rd and 15, big play for USS defense.
Nice play by the corner there, man.
Yeah, well,
good catch. I mean,
the guy's got
Lagway drove that one in there.
His arm strength's the best I've seen in college. Probably Lenore Sellers. Him and Lenore Sellers.
Yeah, he's good now. Let's not get it twisted. It's just there's
is number 9? Is that Dallas Wilson?
Is it?
Big looking receiver.
I think Wilson's number 6, and I don't even know if he's playing this game.
Oh, yet. Trey Smack. The ball sounded a wee bit different coming off his boot. last game. Missed a 39-yarder, a 40-yarder, and a 57-yarder. 57, obviously, you can excuse a little bit, but 39 and 40, that's not going to win it for you.
We've got almost 400 watching live right now. Hit that like and subscribe. Let's see what Trey Smacks got here. He hit that one. Yeah, he hit that one with some conviction.
Dude, Austin Simmons almost threw another pick here. These Ole Miss receivers are having a tough time with the defensive backs at Kentucky. You talk about they lost Dane Key to Nebraska. Ole Miss lost Trey Harris to the NFL. They had another receiver that I believe went pro.
Forget that. Look at this comment right here. Shout out to Cody Kane. He said, appreciate the recommendation, fellas. The finger licking sauce is fire.
My guy from Port St. Lucie headed down, making the drive to the Lickin', also obviously to the game to support the Canes. Appreciate you, man. Cody Kane. You and Hurricane said fake Gary's the best. Yeah, fake Gary is making some fake bets in the comments. Shout out to the real Gary. We're all having fun here. The chat just you're an icon, man. That's what happens when you're that famous. The chat, people have fake ones. I still haven't gotten to the fake money stage, so I know I got some work to do. Rob Duke said not a fan of Fran Brown. That is a gimmicky deal, I gotta say. But it's hard to talk too much smack because he beat you. Now the good thing is you play him at the Rock. It's like I said on that preseason hype podcast. Everybody that's on the list is on the schedule, so you want to show Syracuse that they're not on the level. You have a chance to do that at home. You want to show SMU that they're not on the level. You can do that in Dallas. You want to show CJ Bailey that you're a top-of-line operation. You do that in person at the Rock. And, of course, Florida State, you already took care of Notre Dame. Rivals need to get taken out. I agree with CanesCat, man. If USF can drive the field and score here, we got a ball game. If not, it's going to be a tough time just because they're not going to be able to stop the run too well, I don't think, against UF. Certainly not against Miami when we play him next week.
Jonte Cook is at Syracuse, right? I didn't see him on the box score here.
Austin Simmons, very accurate pass. Looks like it might go for 6. Yep.
Down at the 1 or 2 there, maybe.
Very accurate. He really does look like 2. I mean, they're identical physically.
He's also very young. Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah, nice throw there. A nice resilience. You want to see, guys have bad games. Think of Carson Beck last year against Alabama, played horrible. They're down by like 28 points, and he goes and brings them back.
Nice play call.
Yeah.
Lane loves the direct snaps by the goal line.
He had the defensive tackle do it last time.
Yeah. JJ Pegs. Remember him last year?
Tyson Tracy said, interesting to see how UF handles that up-tempo if they're going. We got Jose Lasso in the house.
We're live right here.
What's up, Taylene? We're good.
Let's go, Kane.
We're good.
Shout out to our boys joining us here at the Lickin', man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Best ribs in town.
Best ribs in town. He said it, not me. You heard it. You heard it from the people out there. The lamb. That's the one that people are sleeping on, the lamb.
Yeah, the lamb chops.
It's like a biblical feast out here. All right, let's see. Let's see if USF can come down and score, man. I don't know how explosive they are this year. I don't know how much speed they have. They certainly have a big physical quarterback.
Shout out to our boy Green Tree Canine. Got those polos, man.
Appreciate that. I'm wearing those on Monday.
Yeah, for sure.
Tomorrow. What day is it today? Saturday.
Yes, Sunday.
We'll do Sunday morning with the Canes. Throw the nice fresh polo. I might wear it to church. I get 2 for 2 right there for show and everything else. So let's see. Trey Smack, returnable. So I'm looking at the little details here. I see Trey Smack kicking it. It's a touchback, but because they didn't return it, but it didn't go all the way there home. So you could take that one back to the house. What's going on?
What's up, Jordan?
Got the next generation
live
coming
right
to the
now.
Lickin'.
What's going on, guys?
Get some food on. I recommend the chicken wings. There we go.
That was great.
We were live at the Lickin', man. VIP section with some VIPs right here. Yeah, this is VIP.
This is VIP.
Yeah, this is VIP. Get some. I have to get some ribs. Appreciate you guys. Michael saying Miami got to put up 100 on Bethune just to prove a point because, look, FSU didn't prove any point. They're proving a point to their dumb fans, but reality we know that.
Oh, look at this camera work.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
some shoddy tackling from Florida as USF bouncing off guys.
That didn't look good. Hope 28's all right. That looked ugly.
Ooh.
That did not look good. Hope he's good.
Yeah, they're already up for the next play.
Man, so we got almost 500 live with us. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Get those questions in, guys. Who else? What else do you want to know? Recruiting wise, we've gone through a lot today. Hour one, we talked a lot of recruiting.
Are they reviewing this to see if he was down?
What is there to review here? They're saying we're ahead of people on the game, which is a good thing. I'm normally afraid that
me too.
That people in the comments are going to be ahead of me, but that's why you got to get down.
That's why you got to get to the licking, man. You save yourself 5 seconds.
I'm telling you, man, these ads for the licking just write themselves.
Yeah, the rain is not a non-factor. This is, I gotta say, the North England, which ended up being perfect. That was a tsunami around this time. Right now, it's like a light rain, which is about to let up. So don't let the rain deter you from coming out to this ball game, for sure.
Guys, we're getting questions about, the health status of players. I'll say this. If you don't see a player play today, then you can probably guess that they're not 100% healthy unless there's another reason for it.
Yeah, I mean,
am I wrong about that?
No, I think we're more than relatively. I think we're a pretty healthy ball club. Knock on wood. Gotta stay healthy today, but it's football, injuries happen. You just hope for the best. Right now, I think we're as healthy as you could hope. I see some key guys that have been banged up, but I think those guys are going to play well today, and some younger guys that just hope to get healthy and show what they can do. Because you hate guys to be injured for a game like this where they can really show their talent, right? So I think some of those guys, I don't know specifics, but you'll see guys push through, I think, because they know they're going to play. You don't want to miss this game with a light injury to get healthy for a game you're not going to play in, right? You might play through. So, we'll see.
Canes Cat's asking about the baseball official visits.
Dude, you know better than I. We got to get you on for that one. I'm not sure the baseball OBs. Baseball recruiting is a tricky one so far in advance, but we did the show with Lance Roffers. You're a baseball fan. Check out the baseball show I did with Lance, brought to you by Sal Asteroid and Cox as always. And that was a fun show. I'm really excited about the Canes baseball team. I know we're excited about Canes baseball and we're excited about Canes basketball. I know, listen, it's a Homer podcast, whatever. Those guys have been working hard. And I can tell you this. I promise you, you can hear all the hype you want from me. When you want to see this football team here on Sunday, if you go see them today, it looks different, right? It's starting to look a wee bit different. It's starting to look a certain way, to quote Van David Lake. On the basketball side, which you'll see first before the baseball, right? Basketball's coming up next. Pete's got the best coverage anywhere on the planet of Canes basketball. Nobody's close. That's going to look a little different. Pete, you were at practice. It looked like a football team, right? Some of those Canes basketball players.
Yeah, man. Just seeing those guys walking around, they look like like I said, the way that a lot of the former football guys who played football, and then seeing Noam Dovrat walking around campus, seeing Timote Malovic, the European guys are not.
Oh, you saw him in person?
Yeah, I told you that yesterday. Man, Noam Dovrat's a legit 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", not skinny. Timote is, again, 6'9", 6'8", legit 6'8", maybe 6'9", but wide shoulders. These aren't young kids. Saleh Al-Tuntaj is not a young kid. He looks a little leaned up right now too, and he's going to play a big part, in the paint for Miami. But these are grown men body types. These aren't high school guys coming straight in. Like Dante Allen's another one who is a freshman who I saw walking around the other day. Looks like a linebacker. How he's built.
Yeah, his dad is at the football game.
Yeah, he's the best though. I mean, when I say the best, like everything you hear about him is like that guy's ready to go and be a legit contributor for this team.
Well, and Sheldon. Jay Lucas said it as Byron Brown gets stuffed here. You heard Jay Lucas say it on Hurricane, which our big preseason show. We had Jay Lucas on again. That's the Pete factor right there, seeing how much pull he's got on the basketball side. And Jay Lucas said, the two Jay Lucas recruits, Dante Allen, Sheldon Henderson, big guys, top 100 players, defensive-minded team guys, little thing guys, physically strong. If that's what those recruits are going to look like, as Byron Brown has a big run here against UF. This guy's a great runner. If that's what it's going to look like as a Jay Lucas recruit, sign me up, because those two guys, with the way they are here mentally, their physical talent, they'll work on the skill when they get there. Which, by the way, that's a Miami Heat deal. Miami Heat, you talk about Heat culture and the way they develop talent. One thing the Heat do is they get guys that want to play defense. They get guys that are physically strong. They get guys that are in good shape and athletic. And then they train them on skills because they know the guys are hard workers anyways. They figure we're good skilled developers. If we get the right guys in that want to work, we can teach them how to shoot better and everything else. I think you're seeing some of that with the Miami Hurricanes, Pete, where a guy like Andrew Moran, who is a skill developer to the stars on top of being one of the best high school coaches now in college, I believe his title's player development anyways, right? That's his actual title. So I think you could see him saying, give me the athletes, give me the guys with strength and the uncoachables and the guys that want to work and want to play hard and play defense. And then I can teach them to shoot better. We can tighten up their handle. It seems like that is what they're going for, which to me is very similar to what I know as a Heat fan.
Yeah, and I think very interesting the hire we saw this week, Courtney Brooks, who is an NBA scout who also ran John, the JL3 AAU program as a whole. So they want to continue to try to get the guys that they have visiting are 5 stars across the board. They have Jackson Richardson visiting this week. I'm guessing he'll be at the game tonight. That'll be, you'll probably see him on the sideline. I was at Columbus practice. So, man, I'm excited about Canes. I'm excited about Columbus. The Boozers are gone, but that train is going to keep rolling under Coach George Milo over there. And, they have the Gaskins brothers, Caleb, who's visiting next weekend, a 5-star.
Go for it.
You know who Byron Brown reminds me of? Listen, I try to be conservative with my comparisons. I'm actually going to use a Gator. Trey Burton.
Like it. Yep.
Trey, he might be bigger than Trey Burton.
Yes.
But I think NFL, that's probably what the type of role that he'll play.
So 4th and 1 here. This guy had the 4th down, the first down. He tripped. Kind of like what happened to us last week with Marty Brown, who otherwise was incredible. Did a great interview with him for Storm Sessions. Oh, not going to get it.
He got it.
Oh, he did get it.
I think he got it.
Yeah, I think he did. The spot's a little. Oh, they're giving it to him. They're not going to measure. There we go. There you go. Moving the sticks, man. This dude is strong.
Canes Cats, he asked me how the Canadian kid, so there's a kid at Columbus, like 6'6". He was shooting the heck out of the basketball, and he's still got some development to go. He's going to grow a few inches. I think he had been battling. He had been sick for a bit, so he was just getting his legs back under him. But he's going to be a good one. Got a baby face. He's got some room to grow. He'll be a good one. They have a 7'1" center from South Sudan, Akol Nyak, who a couple of these people were telling me he's a future top 5, top 10 type pick in 3 years. He's only a junior in high school. So this is all good stuff for the Canes Hoops program. You can't expect to land every one of them. Like I heard day one, you had a who's who of college coaches in there, but like I was in there day 2 of practice being open.
You can't. They can't overturn that.
D showing his pure hatred for the Gators right now. They might. If you can zoom it in like that, it's going to be tough. I think he might have been short.
How did they know? You can't even see that. It's fuzzy. This is classic Gator BS. First down, USF. Call upheld. Thank you. It didn't even take a long time. So
I'm actually surprised that they upheld it.
It's hard to see.
Yeah.
Like with those angles.
Not enough to overturn.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
Appreciate the over 500, almost 600 live watching us right now. We're here at the Licking.
It's getting loud in there, by the way.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Get your food before the game. That's the name of the game. Load up on your carbs before you go into that stadium. You wait in line and you spend $40, $50 for cold food that's not even good. That's bad business. That's bad balls, our guy Cam Gorby says. So
Florida's got speed, man. Florida's got speed side to side. I think they got to just keep trying to get downhill on them. And they're shortening the game, too, by the way. By the time, that was Cormani McLean on the play. Nice play by him. Oh, little throwback. He got him open. Oh, would have been a tough catch to come down with. He was floating in the air for a while.
So USF ran a fake quarterback run, pulled it back. They had a receiver running wide open. Not Crime Ward, not Carson Beck out there, a quarterback for USF.
Let's see what happened here in the coverage. Florida was kind of looking at the sideline for a second. Miscommunicate. That guy got lost looking in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a tough – the ball hung. At the 81 that was shorter could have been an even easier play.
USF, Tyson Tracy says Byron Brown was late on that throw.
Yeah, I thought so too. But that was a slow developing play to begin with.
See if they throw this one out to the left here and pick up some yardage. Oh, other way.
Oh, he got it.
Nice. Wow. Ooh, good tackle.
Man, I thought that he was going to be running for a minute.
Good tackle there by 18.
4th and short situation again for USF. I think you got to go for it. You got a quarterback that is a giant and runs his butt off.
Who is that on
I think this is
for Florida.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Catching him off balance.
I don't like that.
I hate that.
I don't like that one bit.
Flag though. Maybe they're offsides.
Ooh.
Not even offsides.
Canes Catsy saying, what is this quarterback doing? That's
Gators get caught at a penalty.
Gary said he's loving the delay now. Maybe he likes that we're like calling the game for him.
Napier, team undisciplined as always. I think didn't they have 10 people on another possession last game?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Mickey Mouse stuff. One thing we don't talk about, let's talk a little bit Miami here. One thing we don't talk about with Miami,
a little bit, only a little bit.
One thing we don't talk about the Canes last week. Pretty clean performance. A couple penalties, but I think in general, like you didn't see a lot of stupid stuff like what you just saw right here, 10 men on. It'll be a lot more challenging next week with USF running guys on and out. But obviously the stakes were higher against Notre Dame. Better team against you. They could make you pay more. Are they going to review the penalty? What are we doing out here?
They just showed the last guy coming off the field there. I don't know.
You can't review penalties, guys.
Sheesh.
There it is. All right, here we go.
Yeah, so we'll see, man. We're finished. We're wrapping up this last hour here, live from the Lickin'.
This is the best. I want to move here.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to come here on Sundays.
Listen, we'll be here the first pretty much. We got the Florida State games and away games, so we won't be. Oh, nice play.
Get the block.
Is dialing that thing up right now.
I'm listen.
Look at this though. Look at them.
I don't see a tough Gator defense. Pete, you know, Notre Dame, we gave them props the whole way. The only thing I didn't give them props on, and you remember I said their tackles are light in the butt and might struggle with power, which I think played out. Other than that, we gave them a lot of props. The Gators, to me, are the most overrated soft team. They can beat you because, you know,
you know what?
Teams can beat you.
I give them credit too, D, not to cut you off, but Byron Brown cannot throw the ball downfield, and they're still taking shots, which I think you have to do to keep Florida honest.
Nice run by Austin Simmons. Got a touchdown here. Take the lead for Ole Miss.
He's inevitable. I like him. I want that kid, man. That's a good quarterback right there. Forget what I said on hour 3 about erasing what I said on hour 2.
We'll keep that. We'll clip that up when we get him. He's a little short, I think. They'll score on the next play. We'll do a direct snap touchdown coming up here for Ole Miss. Cormani McLean, nice defense there. Man, it'd be fun to see.
Cormani looks good, man. I gotta give him credit.
Yeah, that was a smart pickup by them. Low risk
for them to, for him to stick with it. I think you got to give him credit.
Yeah, you don't want guys to throw away their lives, by screwing around. You'd rather have. I mean, look, I wish he stayed at Colorado. I like Colorado. It'd be cool if he would have been a good quarterback at Colorado.
No, it looks good, man.
USF's an interesting program. They don't have a lot of guys that I really recognize as far as like guys that were local or guys that we recruited.
Did you see that graphic the other day that they're in the top 20 in the country in recruiting budget? Now, that's not NIL. That's like I guess official visit stuff, stuff that they pay for, maybe dinners, things of that nature.
Oof.
What happened here?
False start on 3rd and 8, crippling penalty for a team like USF. By the right tackle. You can't be making mistakes like that. I don't think we had a false start last week. Did we?
I can't remember one. No.
We had that stupid penalty on Bain, on Blake, which was a bad 15-yarder, which really was not the right play. But Canes Cats say settle for 3 and play defense. I might put my quarterback in a situation where he has a chance to run.
Yeah.
And just if you get
Florida's going to have a couple spies on him right here, though, you'd have to think.
That's fine. Then he runs and he gets a few yards. You kick a field goal, but at least give him a chance where he has an option to run as they get ready to interview Golesh.
Evil Sam Abrams, man. I can't get that out of my head every time I see him.
Yeah, he does kind of look like our boy Sam. College World Series hero for your Miami Hurricanes.
So we'll wrap this thing up here, D. We'll cut hour 3 short here because I know we got a couple hours here till game time, and just want to remind everyone that we will be doing this every Saturday. So we'll be here. USF as we're watching them is
we'll be right back here next week.
We'll be right back here next week. So next week, then we'll be back here for Florida as well. But man, I'm having a great time here the last couple weekends, and I'm not just saying that. I'm legitimately like this has been an awesome partnership
100%.
with the Licking. It's and hanging out here with everyone who's been here for all 3 hours has been great. You know, this is only our second weekend, not just doing this here at the Licking, but these pregame kind of hangout things. So we're evolving. It was a little bit all over the place today. I understand. I get it.
A lot of fun for us,
but
man.
it was fun for us, and
like,
you know, I hope it was fun for you guys as well. I think at the end of the day, maybe what we're doing is it's a college football watch along with a Canes slant on it, because we all are Canes fans, and this is a Canes channel.
We want our enemies to lose and to play bad.
But no, man, this has been awesome. The Licking, shout out to everyone here. Eileen for taking care of us today. E-Class, Chef Bridget, Coach Mello, who's running this place. You know,
E-Class
with E-Class, who's done a great job in this grand open. Last week was grand opening weekend, and the energy's been awesome here. So the food, I'm gonna be dreaming of the lamb chops again for a whole nother week.
I might order the broccoli again just to give me a little bit of buffer when I get into the stadium.
And stay tuned, because we're gonna be doing some other stuff here, you know, coming up. Hopefully on the bye weeks, maybe we get some players actually sit down.
Yeah, I know Malachi, this is one of his spots. So hopefully he has a good game today, stays healthy, does his thing, and then we'll get him out here next week, maybe someone like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Miami Gardens, so a lot of the feeder programs for the Miami Hurricanes, not that far. Some of the best players you've ever seen. You know, this is the area, man. We're right here, right on the border between Dade County and Broward County. Hard Rock Stadium right there. Just an unbelievable location.
And then again, after the game, if you didn't join us before the game here, we won't be here after the game, but this place will be open. It'll be rocking. If you want to come in, kind of turns into a lounge vibe. You got the DJ, and then pick up your food, man. It's a mile and a half from I always want to say campus, from the stadium. So pick it up on your way back home. But had a great time hanging out with you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe.
Well, let's get predictions real quick, because everybody's asking about. People love predictions, man. It's funny because I'll do the prediction because they asked me to, and then I'll forget it.
Here, I'll pull it up from our
and then someone will see me and they'll be like, "Hey, man, you think it's going to be whatever the score I said is?" And I don't even remember.
And you're not putting as much thought into it. Yeah, but maybe you should be.
I wasn't that far off. I said 31-24 last week. We won 27-24.
But I'm saying, like, maybe moving forward, you have to really
after Trenton Breeze took the heat off all of us by picking Notre Dame last week.
I learned a lesson from that one. I'm not even gonna ever think about picking against Miami and those.
You know what though? Respect to Breeze for being an independent thinker, man. He doesn't go with the trends like our guy, young kid, no shame. Although today I think he had the highest score. He went the total other way. Spread 55, so I had 55-7. That'd be Bethune covering. Not that I'm telling anyone to bet on Bethune by any means. Here we go, 3rd and long. Oh, it would have been what a bad throw. So
he got hit. I mean, he got hit when he was throwing. But
that would have been an accurate throw. He would have cut inside. Inaccurate throw by Byron Brown of USF on 3rd down. So they're going to kick a field goal. They can get that field goal through, which I imagine they can, right? Don't they have Grammatica? They had 2 kickers last year that both bombed it on us. So I'm hoping one of these kickers can put it through. They were great last year from the kicking standpoint. Let's see. I'd love to go. I don't want to go off the air with a Gator lead. So let's see if our guy number 7 here can put it through. 38-yard attempt. And
banged it home.
We have a tie game here in Gainesville.
That's got to be Grammatica with the number 7, right?
Let these teams battle it out, and then we'll come and clean up.
Yeah, look at Grammatica. Just like his dad. Look at that.
Dangerous for UF. They got to deal with Grammatica all day.
Yeah.
Can't keep this a field goal game if you're the Florida Gators and Billy Napier. Again, see you guys out here at the Lickin'. See you at the stadium. See you afterwards here at the Lickin'. Grabbing some grub, grabbing something to go. We love everybody being able to meet here. It's been awesome. Come out here before the game, and then we'll be here right next week for USF earlier dates. So you actually want to sit down, eat lunch, and then go to the game. Boom, real easy right here at the Lickin'. Take on Bethune today. Going to take care of business. Like and subscribe. Go Canes.
Go Canes.